We've always talked about being a role model in the neighborhood to the kids, especially the young girls.
I'm a great role model. I love what we're doing. What you're doing. It means so much. But at the end of the day, I gotta think about my career, my future. At the end of the day, I stand alone.
With me right here, Dorema, how can you say that? How can you even feel that? Come a little closer. Let you feel my heartbeat. In rhythm, it is yours, all yours. A heart so pure and true. I don't know what to do, but here's one thing I know is true. I love you. That's just the way it is. I need you, and you need me. That's just the way it was made. So don't be afraid of tomorrow. I'll be here to wipe away all your sorrows. My love will comfort you with sun and rain, clouds and moonlight, champagne and holidays. Aren't you glad we came together? I love you and you love me. That's just the way it is, baby. And I need you, and you need
me. Will you love me come the morning? Will you care when I'm not there? Are you the one called forever? Are you the one my life I'll share? Rescue me, save me, love me, need me. It's too much, too much, too much, too much, too much, too much. Can't you tell? I'm scared.
Yeah.
We ask you to come out and support the young people and support the newborn from the company. This is our first opportunity to introduce to you Robert Bell Stevens, Executive Director of the Riverside Theater.
Thanks, Boza. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Well, it's true. The worst kept secret in Harlem. I'm very happy Howard Horton is also here. Please give him a round of applause. The CFO for Riverside Place. I'm the Executive Director of Riverside Theater, and it is such a wonderful appointment for me. I'm absolutely thrilled that the Board of Directors, chaired by Rondita Ward Evans, made the selection. And those of you who said, okay, so I know it's not true, because I know that you had to take a crowbar to try to get Robin away from Jasmine Field. Well, the reality is, thanks to Howard and to the Board of Directors of Riverside Theater, I am able to still be involved with both organizations. And the shorthand version of it is that they were looking for an executive director. They were also looking for someone who could bring jazz programming here to Riverside Theater. And someone suggested calling Jazzmobile, so that's part of the conversation. And at the same time, those of you who know Jazzmobile, you know about 17th building on 147th Street, but we stayed as a resident. And as things happen, all these expired, so we were looking for a new home. So, as it turned out, the decision was made that Jazzmobile would come here to Riverside Theater to start a residency program. So again, we want to thank Riverside Theater for that. And then with us both being on the same route, it just seemed a lot easier and practical for Robin to become executive director of Riverside Theater and for also to continue to be working with Jazzmobile. So you're going to see some exciting things happening. Our programming is going to be exactly the same. We'll be across the street at Grand Tune, but with the residency, there will be no cancellations due to rain. Yes, that's a little disappointed, but that's okay. With that said, Riverside Theater will be opening up the doors. I should say Riverside Church will be opening up the doors to accommodate us on Wednesdays whenever it rains. And then, because you're now going to be here, we're going to be able to, in partnership with Riverside Theater, to continue our programming on Wednesdays after Labor Day. So, Grand Tune is going to come across the street into Riverside. You can hear more about that, and then more wonderful jazz programming is going to be going on. So, we're very, very excited about the opportunity. And on a personal note, those of you who know me know that when I grow up, I'm going to be a Broadway producer. So now I'm going to get a chance to try to get some of that done here in partnership with the wonderful Harlem Arts Alliance and Boza Rivers and Linda Walton. You know the Mountain Forest is the She is my sister in the arts, she is my yin and my yang, and sometimes I'm her yang to her yin. And we will continue to work together. You're going to see more partnerships like that. And of course, we continue our great work that we do with the Greater Harlem Chamber of Commerce. I'm so old school, sorry. And we're looking to continue work with Boyd Williams and with the Harlem Week. So there's a wonderful opportunity with us being here. Now, with all that said, let me tell you about the first program that we're doing here at Riverside Theater that I'm happy to put my stamp on along with the team here at Riverside Theater. Those of you know we've been doing the Women of Excellence in the Arts, and this is the 4th annual. In the past, we celebrated phenomenal African American Women of the Arts. And this year, we're only going to do one, and that's going to be Miss Dr. Sissy Houston. She will be here and she'll be promoting her book, Remembering Whitney, and with the price of your ticket, you will also get a copy of the book. Yeah, so you definitely want to be here. Those of you said, I already bought my book, so why? Because you want to give us a gift for Mother's Day, which is going to be a week or two later, and all your sister friends, and a lot of the brothers in your life who will also enjoy reading this phenomenal, wonderful book. And to hear her tell her own story, this is the first interview that she's done in Harlem since the passing of her daughter. So there's lots of reasons why this is going to be a very, very special day, and it is on April 26th. The tickets are $45, and again, it includes a reception. It includes Dr. Whitney Houston. I'm sorry, Dr. Sissy Houston. And it will also, of course, include the book itself. So for $45, the price of the tickets, you're going to get a lot. And as I talk about our tickets, something new is happening here at Riverside Theater. Our box office, we can now sell our tickets online, and we have reserved seating. It used to be always general seating. You can now get a reserved seat. So, and the box office is open today. If you leave here today and you want to go out and get a book, and someone, I believe, has passed these already out to you, the flyers. If you want to take them home with you and share them with your friends, please do. And if you're not getting our email blast, please make sure that you sign up today so you can get all the email blasts we'll be doing going forward. And one last thing about our box office real quick. Our box office will be available to you as individual artists if you are doing programs here at Riverside Theater in particular, and we can have other kinds of conversations. But a lot of times you don't have box office opportunities, but you'll be able to do that now through Riverside Theater. And Kristen Downs, I'm going to give her acknowledgement. She was one of our team who spearheaded the conversion. So yeah, please get Kristen back. And as you know, Kristen also wakes up to get all the drawings once a month on Mondays. And then as I walk off the stage and give the mic back to Boza, I want to remind everybody that Jazzmobile, April 5th, Symphony Space, Wycliffe Gordon within our gates. And on April 19th, a phenomenal, the most fabulous Mr. Jimmy Heath and his big band at Symphony Space also. And we will be Jazzmobile will be presenting him with the Jackie Awards and I'm done. Thank you.
Thank you, Roger. And as we have seen in the announcements, one thing is very clear. A lot of us can't do what we used to do by ourselves. So the cultural institutions are really forming some wonderful partnerships, and that's the way of the future. We are not going to be out here by ourselves. With that said, I'd like to introduce Lloyd Williams, Vice Chair of Harlem Arts Alliance and the President and CEO of the Greater Harlem Chamber of Commerce.
How's everyone doing? Good to see you all. Just some announcements on behalf of Harlem Arts Alliance. First, I want to thank you, those of you who came out to the event that we did at the Marriott Marquis Hotel on the 5th of March, where we opened up the issue of tourism in New York City and what was taking place and how we could interface with that. And we were very pleased, one, with the tremendous turnout from members of the Harlem Arts Alliance, obviously as well as the Greater Harlem Chamber of Commerce, but particularly the Harlem Arts Alliance members who came out. We had on our panel discussion as it related to tourism